Good Wednesday, is it? Wednesday. It is Wednesday. It's also stream day. Remind myself, which indicates today is not going to be a very prepared day for either the stream or Spire, and welcome back. We're going to continue doing non-ascension mode for a handful of reasons. Obviously, the biggest reason being, well, it's good for my ego. Also, I believe, I got a comment there, even though I'm, sort of was figuring it out on my own, but I guess it was kind of making sense. It's like, hey, yeah, you need to beat the game with all the characters first before you unlock the 4th floor. Again, which is odd, but maybe there's something more, because that seems a little just like too easy. They wouldn't have made it so ambiguous if it was quite literally just, beat all, freaking, beat with all characters is what I'm trying to say here. And it's not like me dismaying anything. Thank you for the advice. I did try and want to figure it out myself, but really when I boil it down to Slay the Spires, like, this is a game full of mystery and intrigue. Only when I step on a random event like fighting, the pasta god there, that might be the extent. But like the lore of like trying to unlock stuff, yeah, maybe I just want to unlock it. So I do appreciate that feedback. So we're gonna continue on. We're gonna play the silent regular mode, not Ascension 15, where I've been losing a bunch. And what are you gonna do? Easily. I love upgrading neutralize. Just because the leg weights are off, just because we're Rock Lee outside the tuning exams or whatever meme you want to throw out here, doesn't mean we have to have bad practices. He says that he's probably gonna have a lot of bad practices. Regardless though, let's get in there. And because these are regular runs, I really need to like step up the banter game, because like I don't know what to talk about, and if like I'm not truly dialing in on trying to like win regular runs, like what is there to talk about? I don't know. I mean, I've mentioned like I'm house sitting, or assisting in house sitting one of my mother's friends' dogs. She's a big girl, very big girl, like extremely big, like tackle me when I get home big, and also crying into the moonlight when no one's home big, like starting to get to me. It's starting to weigh on me. I'm like, this dog is needy. She's sweet. She also pissed all over the floor when I got home today, which is great. I gotta spend a few, 20 or so minutes cleaning that up and trying to like tend to my other dogs. Legitimately, it's like children fighting each other. I just want everyone to stop and desist. Let me have a moment to myself for peace. Leg sweep is good. Not offensive, but a little bit of defense might go a long way. Unless we fight freaking Gremlin Nog, then I'm gonna be ruin the day there in a second. I'll also get ready to take you out in a second. No, legit, like, I've got it all spaced out. This is why I'm never having kids, by the way. If my dogs have taught me anything, it's just that I'm not prepared. You got 3 separate bowls, one for, the guest dog, one for each of your other dogs, and then, the big dog. Wait, no, one for the guest dog and 2 for your own dogs, and their own separate water bowls. You cannot for the life of you, like, lead a fucking horse to water when it comes to dogs sometimes. My dogs especially, the guest dog, she's doing pretty good about it, but it keeps getting pushed away by my dogs. They're like, oh, hey, look, there's some food in this bowl. It's like, no, dipshit. Both of you, your food bowl's over here. I'm pointing to it right now. This is your food bowl. Eat from this. Oh, okay. Gone for 2 seconds. They're fucking drinking, even the big bowl. It's like, no, stop. I know it's like, in the grand scheme of things, not that big of a deal if you think about it, but this dog has like its special bougie dog food to, again, to each your own. This dog has to eat a certain food for one reason or another. Fine by me. Just please step away from the bowl. My dogs, I need to whip out the megaphone. Marco, Andy, step away from the bowls. Both of you. Oxus fumes? Yeah. Or thin your deck. Also, yeah. But this is like scaling poison, and then that's fine. And then, I mean, look how cheap these potions are. I've never seen potions so cheap in my goddamn life. Let me go ahead and grab this just so we can scale up and like, likely just, yeah, I was gonna figure we were gonna fight some guy like this. Let's go ahead and just toss it on him, neutralize him. Gonna drink this and get a bit of healing here. We'll likely get full-ish health here. I'm gonna play some skills in a second, so that's why we pop the potions. There you go. A wham, bam, no block, keep him weak for all eternity, keep healing up. 9 damage poison ticks, we got him on the ropes already. It's just that easy. Alright. Poison him, double block. We are ramping him up something fierce, but we should be able to just crack him down here. That's a lot of damage still. And I guess you double block again. And this is why, what I meant by bad practice is like quite literally just coming out instantly. We're fighting Gremlin Nog as the silent. Yeah, this was bound to happen, especially when most of your damage comes from skills, and skills make him stronger. Whatever, 37 HP, I'm not even remotely scared. And the day I lose a run on regular mode is the day I eat my fucking left toe. Leftmost toe on my leftmost foot. My only left foot, of course. I don't want any of this. We're gonna keep the deck thin-ish for the most part, because, we got other opportunities to scale and ramp here. Noxus Fumes being the, big slow roll in here. It's like the Noxus Fumes, think of it as like a nice crock pot dish. You're making a nice, chicken crock pot dish. You need to slow roll this bad boy. Just let it slowly stir and cook up. Get all the juices in there. Throw some carrots in there. Maybe some peas if you like. Cut a few potatoes in there. That's what we got going on right now with this deck. It's a nice crock pot. Cooking up dope in the crock pot lot. Not that kind of crock pot, of course. Also, Neanders. Neanders for life. Anyone else in the chat here fan of Neanders? If you're not, I don't blame you. That's fine. I'm also going to get regret here because, you know, this is 75 gold to get a bunch of money in return. And with that said money, we can get things like Strange Spoon. Maybe. Maybe not. Violence. 3 random attack cards. Not at the silent. I don't think so. Not on my life. Not on your life. Not on this character's life. I guess you just take none of it. Is there even another shop later? I mean, there might be, but we also might just get stolen from. Cards get exhausted when you play. Do we have any exhaust action going on here? No. We can get some shivs though, and then they will stick around. So also not that good. And retaining a card. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the upgraded dash and call it a day. Why the upgraded dash? I want to get some two cost cards in the event that I get Snecko's Eye, so I can really just have a field day. Because I haven't done a Snecko's Eye deck in like what feels like legitimately a year, and it's kind of crazy thinking about it. We're approaching a year of me playing Slay the Spire here, and like, when did I start actually? You know what? Let's go in the Wayback Machine, and not actually the Wayback Machine. Although if you ever want to go to GeoCities, that's where you do it. I think GeoCities is still around. Okay. Oh, hey, look, I see a Wizard Legend video in there on October 9th. Remember when I did that? Remember when I did a different series? It'll come again, I promise. Okay, so it's 97 there. And in the early months of me doing Slay the Spire, there were a lot of days missed. Like, yeah, January 21st, 25th, 27th, February 1st. It was in splotches. It wasn't until the defect came out where we were really going hard. Oh man, what is this old thumbnail too? This is before I just like took an image. I just made my own image in freaking PowerPoint. More or less what I do now, I just, you know, take a stock image and call it a day. Oh, and I also have my videos before I did like a series. Like, yeah, I remember these as well. Who's watching Tilty Towers in this year? Also the Bedoings. Let's just address that right now. Now until the end of time from my YouTube channel, they will always go off and then I'll remember then. Okay, so we started doing this on December 26th. So we're close to a year. God. December 26th. I remember, oh jeez, back in the day when I uploaded in bursts of 2 or 3, it's like, oh, you know, we finished the first floor and let's move on to the next one. Anyway, we've killed enough of your time here. If you're still with me, thank you very much. And if you've left already, hey, I don't blame you. We just really gotta fill the dead air because, like, it's just so easy. I'm bragging about how easy it is. I need to get the game to, like, you know, smack me up here. It's like, oh, you think it's easy? All right, nice run you got there, Smack. It's not happening, though. Like, I'm at 37 HP, and I have not a single bit of fear in my life right now. Or fear in my life. Fear in my bones. I will take a dagger spray. One reason, say it with me, we all know the reason. It's the birds. The birds are the reason for that. And I'm going to upgrade Survivor, because I am a little scared of this guy one-shotting me, so hopefully we'll get some good block opportunities. I mean, worst comes to worst, we play that. And it'll be, we can still say Gucci. We Gucci. Gucci gang. Migos. Also more Neander songs that you two could sing along with me. I am going to go ahead and keep him weak here and then just let the poison really ramp up, because once this hits for like a 10 chunk on a turn, he's going to split. We're going to like it. And 26 damage, perfectly fine with me here. We're not even going to play Caltrops because it's not really worth that much, nor is it worth our time, nor is it worth your time to watch me play it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play it, by the way, since it did come up. And, this will put him down to 80. He's going to give us 3 more slimes, but, you know, it's worth getting 3 more slimes just so we can get a big chunk here. And this is about as big as that chunk's going to get. We've thinned out most of the slimes anyway. That's decent. 58 damage on these guys. Not a problem. Go for the guy that reduces your blocking ability, because you don't really mind not attacking here. The poison's going to take care of most of the work. Take care of your defensive options first. And if they don't want to attack either, that's also fine. Like, just because I say, you know, we're going to take care of the guy that's causing a block doesn't mean I'm not against getting some free attacks. Totally forgot I had the calendar, by the way. Thank the Mayans. Shout out to any Mayans you may know in your personal life. Are there still modern day Mayans? Like, you know, there's modern day, obviously, like, you know, Native Americans, obviously, yes. Because, you know, this is potentially their own country, and a bunch of, you know, white people from here did steal it from them. There's no disputing that, obviously. Modern day Mayan. I mean, wouldn't it just be like the people in Central America, right? Yeah, like, wow, way to make yourself seem extremely ignorant. Yeah, it's just like the modern day people of Central India, Tim. India, South Central America. Did I say India? Yeah. I'm very culturally inclined. You can tell I'm from the United States. These regions now makes up the areas of Belize, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, and 5 states in Mexico. This is true. All true. What did that accomplish? What does conversation accomplish? One, displays my ignorance. Two, you know, we talked about Mayan culture, kinda. You know, we got the Mayan stone calendar here. Adrenaline or an upgraded die. Dude, I just love raw damage. Die is also excellent. Adrenaline, I love it a little bit more. Wristblade on the silent is great if we had, you know, any real zero cost cards that were doing something there. Let's take the empty cage, thin out 2 more basic strikes, and we can continue grabbing more stuff that we like. No energy is a downer, but, you know, there are worse things that you could be dealing with right now. Not having extra energy but a thinner deck, that's a good problem. That's a good place to be in. It's not even a problem, really, so it's happy to be here, you know? Okay, play that. Get some extra energy. Nice little effect. I like the little effects. We all know it. We all love them. I'm gonna just leg sweep it up here. They're not gonna get away, so don't worry. Like, yeah, we're playing it slow. Chip damage away. They're weak forever, so our next few turns of blocks are gonna be easy peasy. No, I'm fine taking a little damage here as well. It's 4 damage. We can make that up at any point in our life. So you got a dagger spray, and you need to leg sweep here. Okay, so I said they won't get away. There's a strong chance they're gonna get away here, and kind of is terrible because it's my money. He's gonna get away. Okay. So we played this terribly. Should have taken a little bit more damage because we had 300 gold, and now we're gonna likely run away with less. Okay, he's not gonna get away with it, but his friend is. So we'll get about half back. You know, it's like a little bit of an investment when you fight with robbers. Like, if you can actually take 2 muggers and be like, all right, you know, how about we split this down the middle? Your friend there gets most of the money. I take it back from you. Call it a day. Dude, it's better than getting your ass beat, even though, you know, they lightly beat my ass there. Yep. Survivor. Play Caltrops. Strike him. And this is the only time we get to play a bunch of skills. We need to kill him quickly because this guy is just straight garbage for everything we want to do with this deck. So poison, dagger spray. And we're good. And we only have dagger spray for the birds that I have not fought yet. If we don't fight the birds, I'm going to be a little cheese that I took this card to mitigate that problem if they won't fight me at all. They won't even come out to play. Alright, rush them. You guys ever have that issue as kids, like, you know, not having kids coming outside to play? I never did, because pretty much... Okay, imagine it these days. Like, back in the early 2000s, late 90s, even though, like, my earliest conscious thought is probably from, like, December 1999. Poison stab? Nah. You know what kids did when they get home from school? Unless they had a Nintendo 64, their parents sheltered them from playing flag football with kids that were older than them. You went outside. You remember they were doing that in those days? Back when you were young, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go outside and hang out and play with all the other kids. It's like, yeah. I vaguely remember doing those activities as well. You know, use your imagination, because, you know, what's free and your parents don't have to pay for it? Your imagination. Was that a lesson that was strongly drilled into me as a child? No, but it was that, you know, the realization I came to as I grew up? Yes. Absolutely. It's like, hey, we don't have to buy you a game if you can just think about having fun. It's like, yeah. What a cop-out, right? And no shame to my parents for doing that. Like, that's intelligent. Like, again, I'm not the one with kids these days, but it's like, hey, you know, it's like, hey, Dad, can I buy this new game? It's like, oh, yeah, sure. How much is it? Oh, it's like $80 thanks to inflation in the modern day era. It's like, oh, yeah, how about you go outside and use your imagination, little Timmy? Let me get one thing across everyone's mind here. If I ever have a child, their name's not gonna be little Timmy. I'm never gonna name my spawn after myself. Is that like an ego thing? I'm not sure. 4, 8, 12 damage. It's a little better, but this guarantees I take no damage, so we'll do it like that. He ain't gonna be little Timmy. He's gonna be... I don't know, dude. I really haven't given this conversation much thought. The whole children thing is like an enigma to me, because the fact that I need to spend like $1,500 on my teeth here soon, it's already making me, like, you know, die inside. The fact is like, oh yeah, here's your child, by the way. He also has a $1,500 expense. He's also 11. He's also going to be with you potentially for the next 7+ years. It's like, ooh, wow. Sure hope I have enough money to do that. Don't want to be a deadbeat dad, right? Or anyway, not think too hard on it. Panache. Are we panaching in this place? Not really. There's not a lot of panaching going on. We do like waffle. We do like the boot. for actually none of our... Upgrade 2 random skills. You know what? It's actually not terrible. Chances are it's going to hit a basic block, but getting better basic blocks is fine by me. And unless we fight Time Lord, this is not going to matter too much. Let me go ahead and grab... Oh, a ghost in the jar as well. Grab this, grab that. Then out another strike. And just call it a day. Should have done a zero cost deck with this guy with the wrist blade. I haven't been able to make the wrist blade work though. Also, I can also, like, you know, on the topic of child conversation again, it's like, oh, imagine having your child and it's like, hey dad, I watch your YouTube videos, you fucking suck. It's like, yeah, thanks, asshole. I would never say that to my child if I had one. Or would I? I don't know, dude. Yeah. Just the life I lead. And this is not me making, like, I don't know. I learned a lot of, like, you know, hip language. I say that in, like, the sense, like, I'm not really with it when it comes to, like, language or memes. So, like, things I've been hearing a lot of, obviously, from, like, the NLSS. When you watch a lot of that, you hear a lot of things you probably have never heard before. Didn't know what an incel was until, like, as of, like, fairly recently. Also didn't know what resin meant. Because when I hear resin, I think, like, pine resin or something you apply to your weapon in Dark Souls. I don't know what resin means. You know, I've been watching the show a lot lately. It's like I hear this resin word getting thrown around all the time. I'm like, what is resin? Someone please explain to me what resin is. I don't understand. Take 2 damage to apply a shit ton of poison. Yeah, it seems pretty solid. So you skewer yourself, thank you. And then you also will skewer yourself over time. 20 damage? I don't fucking think so. Even though that's exactly what's about to happen. Negate that shit right now. Not in my house. You will never do this much damage to me. Alright. And you're dead. And you're dead. And you're dead. Alright. We had to keep fishing for the kill card there, but we got it. Super Skewer, honey. I do love Super Skewer. Not the greatest for this deck, because at most it's 30 damage. There are better things in life than a Super Skewer here. You know, we have, like, very, like, raw good cards here. It's really more of a poison deck, so if we can scale up the poison a little bit more, that's what we really want to do. And this would definitely help with that. Minorly, albeit, you know, decently. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade Caltrops. I'm gonna upgrade Adrenaline, actually. Caltrops is next for a little bit more reflect damage. Adrenaline just so we can draw cards that we need. And Book of Stabbing is absolutely the guy you just want to leg sweep, neutralize, dagger spray, and then just, you know, eventually get your poison out and just let him do it to himself. Also, Caltrops is really good against this guy. Thank you. We will Noxious Fumes, Deadly Poison. I will block and block for a 12. It's good. Reflect that damage back, dude. Stop hitting yourself. Also, things kids did a lot. Like, just, I keep thinking back to my childhood and I like the stupid things he did. It's like, hey, stop hitting yourself. Or, you know, I know you are. What am I? I'm rubber, you're glue. Or the kids that ate paste. If you ever knew anyone when you were growing up that ate paste, please raise your hand in the comments. I totally knew a kid that ate paste. Was that kid secretly you? Let's not talk about it. No, it wasn't. I was intelligent enough to realize, hey, paste is something you clearly don't eat. You put it on your hand and then rub your hands together like this, and then you, like, peel it off. That's what you use glue for. You also didn't call it paste because we lived in the year 2000, so, like, you know, get out of here with that. 4, 8, 12, 16 damage. I'm fine taking a little bit of damage here. Again, we're reflecting back. Rather scale the poison, let this go on for longer, and then you start doing attacks like this. Attacks like this is, dare I say, is this the right way to use resin? Attacks like this is resin? I don't, you know what? Let's crush it right now. Let's stop being the, you know, the 24-year-old grandpa. What does resin mean? A sticky, flammable, organic substance and soluble in water, excluded by some trees and other plants. No, that's literally what I thought it meant. I want to know the hip kids word for resin these days. What does resin mean? What does resin mean slang? What does resin mean Twitch chat? Spell Twitch chat right. I don't understand the reference. Do you get high on resin? Not what I'm looking for. Urban Dictionary of Resin. Is this where we're going? Alright, let's just crack it open. Like Camel Cash? If you smoke enough weed, you get a free high when you are struggling on funds. What? Camel Cash, a noun referring to small pieces of paper. This is not what I want. I need someone, please, if you're a millennial and you understand common day memes, please tell me what resin means. I am lost. Okay, leg sweep again, pretty good, and he's dead. So we lost like a little bit of HP doing that, that's fine. We only had one attack left in our deck and it was a strike. And Catalyst is the end game condition for just ending it, so grab Catalyst. Do I have anything to upgrade right now? I do, I have Deadly Poison and Caltrops. Let's upgrade Caltrops, because I think we're fighting... Yeah, this guy's decent to have Caltrops against. I think it's just better in general. Almost all of our entire deck is upgraded, so it's a thin, fully upgraded deck. And Mummified Hand means we can go crazy on powers. Upgrade the poison, even though the blocks are probably a better choice. And Gremlin Leader, huh? Okay, 6 energy to start, so leg sweep him. Kill him. Strike him, poison him. So we only have the big guy. His friends are dead, we're not weakened. Didn't get to play Caltrops either. Unfortunate. Backflip, looking for a little bit of that. That's decent. And then we got Noxious Fumes and was 0 cost card on the rebound here. Really wish we had Noxious Fumes out just a turn sooner here. So what do you do here? You need to weaken him. You need to keep this guy weak. And then, yeah, just let the poison flow through you. Because eventually we'll get to Caltrops this guy for a bunch. But we need to take care of a Gremlin Leader. Okay, free block. Yeah, again, definitely need to take care of Gremlin Leader. We're taking a bit of damage here. First time in a while we've taken, like, a concernable amount of damage. Yeah, here it comes. And we all say that every now and then. Well, probably not. Was that common phrasing? Here it comes. Without being weird about it, please. Triple that. Yeah, okay, you're dead in, like, you know, 2.5 pico turns. Yeah, get him, boys. Your boys are dead. Poison, draw. No. And we can go on a huge rant about language, really. When you think about it, like, the English language is actually borrowing from every other language, even though technically, you know, DAE, all other languages borrow from languages. Like, Japan uses English borrow words. I don't think there's a lot of people that speak just, like, true, like, traditional Japanese only without borrowing English words. And I believe there's an Asian boss video on this exact topic if you were curious. Go check it out. I'm fairly certain it exists. Riddle with holes. Probably not. Like, we don't have any vulnerability. We don't have a lot of strength. Not our cup of tea. I prefer a nice English breakfast for a cup of tea. Didn't hit what I wanted. Life goes on. You need to weaken him. And then you just do the most damage. Alright, Snecko. I don't have a lot of 2-cost cards here, so this would be a very bad time for you to really ruin everything. And so far, so good. Free backflip. Free poisons. Finesse. A free neutralize. Everything else is free? Alright, yeah, we're blocking for 28. This is why I want Snecko Skull. You can have the dream runs when it comes to, like, you know, just getting extremely lucky. In fringe cases like this. No, why did neutralize cost 2? You've robbed me. What happened to my fringe case? 16. No. How about poison, leg sweep, and not 16 damage, and you're dead. You're done. You lose. Good day, sir. Do not collect go. Do not pass $200. Did not scramble your words as bad as I do on a frequent basis. Oh my lordy. Second Caltrops. Yeah, I mean, sure. Okay. Lose gold, obtain a relic? Yeah, we're not using it for anything else, really. And I like all my potions. I like dash as well. Paper Crane. It's actually stupendous. Deal 40% less damage and... yeah. Yeah, that's good. For some reason I thought it'd like reduce the effectiveness of debuff on us, but no, that's something else entirely, I believe. So out the gate, finesse. Backflip. I think you go for the neutralize. And you're blocking for 12 already, so get the poison on him. Do that. You triple this? I think it's fine to triple this early. 21 puts him on a timer just immediately. Yeah. And then you debuff him. Good. I like seeing that swirly here. Cool. So you should be dead this turn no matter what I do. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. That's good. And I just had a stunning revelation. It's getting dark outside and it is Halloween. Hold the phone. I'll be right back. Alright, so it's just the one time of year that you don't want to leave your front porch light on, because you're gonna have a bunch of kids arrive at your door very disappointed when you say, oh, sorry kids, I super fucked up and forgot to turn on my light. I have no candy. And they'll stare, it's happened to me last year, they'll just stare at you deer eye in the face like, where's the candy? It's like, you don't understand, children, I don't have the candy. There's no candy to be had. I fucked up. Please move on to the next house. My neighbor's probably giving away candied apples like she normally does. Go to her. Do you want to upgrade Caltrops again? I mean, I do. I also want to dig for a amazing relic that could really change the fate of my life here. So Vijara is actually pretty game-changing. It doesn't seem like it, but it is actually pretty game-changing. Finesse, backflip. Didn't hit what I want. It's decent. It only lasts the turn these days, though. It used to be they would stay on there forever, but just the one turn. And hitting for 10 on a basic strike. It's my only basic strike left, but that's pretty damn good. Okay. So I am going to pop Plated Steel and the drink, and we are going to just mitigate everyone. So start off by doing this to you, because you're going to steal something from me. And we really should start ramping the poison on center guy. I'm just going to toss all my potions at him. Like, yeah, like... I'm just guaranteeing victory here. I can use my potions liberally here. It's not like that strict. Exactly the issue I was gonna expect there is him taking that good card from me. So if you could just be kind enough to hand that back over. We don't have to get violent here. Joking, I'm gonna have to fucking crush your goddamn skull. Give me that card. And then keep the center guy weak, obviously. Could triple this right now. Let's hold off. Next go around we will triple. We'll be in a better spot for that to work out. We kill him, we get up. I mean, that's... At worst, that's, like, really annoying, but, like, you know, you didn't ruin my life, sleep with my wife. I don't have a wife, by the way, but you didn't do any of the things I just listed there, so you can keep it. I mean, you're just there to annoy me and do 8 damage every now and then, which is fine. Super block. We got some good blocks on rotation here. We really need to draw a leg sweep. This is really not take the amount of damage here. It's only 30? You're kidding me, it's only 30? Oh, that's a laughable amount of damage. Truly laughable. So go ahead and hit you. You're done, so I don't even care. Go ahead and neutralize you, keep that debuff going. And yeah, just block as much of it as you can. I'm getting hit by this guy for 4. He's hybrid beating me for 4. This is blowing my collective mind. I'm not used to that. Never will be. Do not play backflip here. You want to draw Catalyst just raw. And Mayan Calendar again. It's also not called Mayan Calendar. I just always forget you exist, and then you hit him for 40 damage. I'm like, oh yeah. Thanks for the contribution, friend. Also, he's dead. I didn't get to play my Catalyst, so we're like extremely busted right now. Yeah, so we're gonna grab Burst. The Burst. Greymon has told me many times on Ascension mode how good this is. I don't have a lot of opportunities to play it. We're gonna go ahead and play it now. We don't want Choker either. Give me the Lizard's Tail. We're just cruising along. It feels good to win. Like, taking me back to my tennis years in high school where, you know, I won against the schools that were, like, smaller than me. Was quite literally just, like, you know, small fish eating the smaller fish. But, you know, when I won in tennis, it felt damn good. Felt damn good. I mean, we do ride the Mystery Machine here. And you keep taking on elites? I mean, I should. There's a fireplace. There's 3 fireplaces there. I would be a fool not to take on the elite. So let's just take the path. Unless things go, for some reason, just... extremely bad. Like, there's no reason not to do this. Okay. Backflip. So you will burst your poison. That's 14 out the gate. Dash will give you the remaining block you need, or this would give you the remaining block you need. I mean, they do the same thing, so actually just play both the strikes and try not to think too hard. You'll hurt your brain, sweetie. Triple it. Leg sweep it. Alright, we win. What a wonderful feeling indeed. I don't want to take this damage. Let's just kill you there. Kill him there. Thank you. Another Catalyst. That's perfectly fine by me, especially if I can burst that. Juicer Bracelet blocking us. And does this scale over to Ascension mode? I've always used this as just an opportunity to thin out cards I don't want in my deck. But like, yeah, see... I could store a good card for someone else later. Thanks, Ironclad, for this card. I wonder if I give him Burst, would that really help him out? Or if I give him Poison, is it going to help him out? I'm going to lean on no, probably not. So I'm going to just ignore it. Yeah, what's going on, dude? I say hey. And we will, yeah, we'll do this. Sure, I don't mind it. And it might give me an excuse not to go to the other fight around the corner as well, so it's good. Really would have liked you to hit leg sweep. We're gonna leg sweep the stronger guy. Get some damage out and then block. Could just like passively block away all of this, but this is a race against time, so you do want to end this fight quickly. So like right here, he's weakened. We're gonna go for a poison, a burst, and then you're gonna double. So he's dead next turn. Painful turn this turn, absolutely. We're gonna head to the fireplace and not fight the other elite out the gate. And we're just gonna lick our wounds and recover as best we can. This is a decently intelligent turn, but yeah, we've lost a lot of HP. We do have Blizzard's Tail, so there's like a little less to worry about, but again, why take the chance, dude? Playing Russian Roulette, you don't need to put 6 bullets in there, because you lose if you do that. The bad analogy, you don't need to put like, what, like 5 is the proper way to say it. You know, you're gonna play Russian Roulette, you may as well put in 1 if you have to. Like, also, you know, just don't play Russian Roulette. It's kind of illegal, I think, right? Like, it's a murder yourself game. Also, who's the boss? Woke, do you want to play another Caltrops? No, not really, but if I can play anything else, I will. I think we just skip. Like, prepared, we can fish out more cards we want, potentially, like a backflip or a burst. It doesn't really do much for us. Later on, it definitely doesn't do anything for us. I'm just gonna skip. And you know, like, I'm Googling the dumbest question, so my ISP's gotta be going crazy right now. Like, what are you Googling? Is Russian roulette legal? The answer is probably no. I'm just kind of curious on the history right now. I'm also not gonna look at the Wikipedia article and try and say this in Russian here. It's a lethal game of chance. Yeah. History. Mikhail Lermontov, the fatalist of 1840. So it's literally like an idea from a novel? Wait, the term Russian roulette was first used in 1937 short story by the same name of Georges Surdez. Georges Surdez. Georges? Why's your name got a rhyme? Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense it came from a book. I don't think there was like any of that actually going on, despite what, you know, media properties might try and teach you. Didn't happen. Also, don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, Noxious Fumes. That made Survivor free. Yeah, that makes the decision easy. Just play Survivor. You can Dagger Spray safely now. No, you could not. You are actually very unintelligent, because there's a guy right there as well that... Yeah, okay, so... It's not a throw. That's just me being classic Tim. Thank you, Tori, for, you know, reprieving me of a little bit of my stupidity. Yeah, don't do that. That's how you lose. You want to lose? No, I didn't think so. Triple that right now, by the way. And take care of the guy in the middle so you don't have to deal with his shit anymore. This guy on the right is dead in like 2 turns. No one's gonna dare attack you, so... Caltrops? Yeah, you made the wrong card free. Adrenaline. Finesse. Okay, we can do this to you. And I'm gonna burst Deadly Poison on you. Alright, you're done. Maybe that's why you take a Deadly Poison upgrade. Like, you burst that's 14 poison for 1, or for 2. That's decent. And yeah, it's over. It's decent, but it's also over. Crush him like a bug. Watch him whittle away. Cloak and Dagger. With Rajara, is that worth it? It's better than most of my blocks, easily. Kind of just want to say no, but like, it's also better than just grabbing a basic strike. We don't have anything that counts as a turn timer. Yeah, I'll take it. Just because there's no downside. Heal to full, lose 9 max HP. That's actually a tempting choice right now. I would like to fight this elite. I'm gonna say no still. Gonna go to the shop and we're gonna pick up some nice pots. Nice pots. Whenever you enter a shop, heal for 10. Alright, there's another heal for 10 right there. Another heal for 10 right there. Secures your victory. Alma Mori secures your soul. These secure the later half of the game that you are sort of looking at, so this is fine. We will grab Blur as well, because there's a lot of rollover potential here. Like it's a retirement account or something. Okay. So easiest turn of my life. Just got a little harder. So we'll deadly poison that, and we'll burst the catalyst. So you're done. And then I'll leg sweep you, and I'm just gonna go ahead and poison the guy in the middle because he's scaling up. So one's dead. One's weakened. This guy is the one we want to target because he is amped up. Good hit, my friend. Good hit indeed. Can we kill him? 14? No, can't kill him, so go ahead and stick on to the guy that's not weak. He is scaled up. 1 damage. It's one too many. Concern for my life right now. We don't want this. It's good. Caltrops. Keep him weak. We'll take care of you in a bit. Strike him, strike him, strike him. And he's dead. Alright. All is well in the world. Getting the Nox Fumes just like incredibly late into the draw here, but you know. You could complain, but I complain enough as is. Alright, roll over 25 block. He cannot hurt me. Poison's out. Just play all your attacks here. Boom. Ba-boom. I think this does more damage. And it kills him. Excellent. Alright, round it out. Energy Potion. Yeah, we didn't think about this one too well, did we? So, do that. Blade Dance. No. Terror? Terror, huh? Gets exhausted, but it is really nice for the second phase of the boss fight. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Not much here other than just like resting for free. So thank you for the free pit stop. Good relic, good relic, good relic. Pantograph is decent. If we were advancing to the 4th floor, I feel like this would be tremendous. As it stands, is just okay. I will pop this potion here, and we will just roll over some of that block. He's attacking twice instead of playing his tentacles. I am fairly shocked, actually. I'm shook. And it turns out the shivs do the exact same damage as the strike would anyway, so. Earlier turn didn't matter. Okay, now he's doing the thing we expect him to do. That's fine and dandy. Adrenaline to some catalysts. No such luck. We will burst the poison instead. And then we will catalyst the next turn. And he should die if it's a triple. Oh, baby. Did I miss a catalyst somewhere? I did. Okay, so that's me miscounting there. Defend. Double. I mean, he's dead next turn, so. Yeah. This is why I'm glad I grabbed the potion here, because we would be a lot lower than I would be comfortable with. Also, you have 174 poison damage. What even happened? And you do still block there, because it comes before it ends, so you're good. You're good. Calculated gamble. Yeah, that's a free reset. Gonna go here. I'm gonna rest. Just because I'm a little concerned. And do you take on an elite? Like, you have the whole world in your hands here. It's a coward's play. You know, balk me in the chat there like Tommy Wiseau would, but we ain't doing that. We are gonna grab a ghost in a jar, though. Forethought? Probably not forethought. Forethought seems a little much, don't you think? Upgraded Sucker Punch? Consistent weakness is really nice, but I feel like we got that decently on rotation. We can squeeze in one more card. 27 size deck, that's decent enough for me. There was one more shop, and the Winding Halls, of course you would. Yeah, Madness is actually not that bad. We're gonna heal to full at the end of this anyway. I'm just sort of done with the run, as you can tell here. I'm going to another shop. I'm not even gonna look at there, see what I'm missing out on. We heal to full thanks to Pantograph. What do you upgrade? I think you upgrade your other catalyst and you just call it there. One catalyst on the first phase, another catalyst on the second phase. Easy peasy win. Chug it. Play it. Leg sweep it. Caltrops it. May as well play this. Yeah, and Venom's the other good card. And you go poison you, cloak and dagger, stab him, stab him. That's a lot of poison, dude. I just want to keep you weak forever, but you're already weak for 3 turns. So let's go ahead and kill the guy on the side here. Yeah, that'll do. And there's no point in backflipping. All right. Extremely good opener, like without a doubt. The fact that he's alive is unfortunate, but that's all right. 10 block there is good. Maybe you just play all your blocks here. Yeah, I think you just play all of your blocks here. That seems extremely sensible. So you're dead. You're dead, and you're gonna do just a little damage to me. So next target, you. Hit the wrong card. Okay, still. Catalyst, not the card we want to play right now. So again, super block. We're fine. I just need to get my other poison out there, and we'll be extremely fine. This guy used to be way harder, by the way. Like, there was a time and place where this guy was like an actual mad lad. Like, right now we shouldn't be amping him up more than we already are, so let's just dial it back there. I'm gonna play the other card here, and I'm gonna pop the potion here. We should be fine in the second half of the fight, where he's gonna be doing multi-attacks. Like right now is the turn we like to do this thing too, but it's fine. Dash. Yeah, dash. Good. Handles that. And we still have the Lizard's Tail. I'm not really worried. Tori blocked a bunch of damage. We're fine. All is well in the world. The defend is still free, huh? Pretty good. Do a madness here. Just do a leg sweep. I'm like, let's do a madness here. It's like, no, don't do a madness. Just block, dude. Again, don't think too hard, sweetie, or hurt yourself. It quite literally is me in the modern day. It's like, ooh, done this thinking thing a little too hard, and all of a sudden I've made terrible decisions. Strike them, strike them. Mayan calendar again. The fights don't go on long enough for me to recognize you, so thank you for your contribution to science. That's the good catalyst. That's the thing I don't want to play. Go ahead and toss that away, and this just, you know, fades to the ether. Huge reflect damage coming through. Poison's ramping up. This is the good catalyst again. We're not playing any more powers, so we can really just keep him here for as long as we really desire. Now we're thinking about it. Maybe we should try and end it because he's going to hit me again. For a little bit, but... Nah, I don't think you do it. I think you just let the poison whittle him away. You took 1 damage. Like, you're fretting over 1 damage, Tim. Put your beans in a cooler and chill. Alright, he's dead. Next turn. Torn for sure. Also turn into Torbjorn minorly whenever I talk. It's just another thing you have to deal with me. And my client's on the phone. I spoke to the English man today. He was really great. Like, he was very stern, but it was like very fun to talk to. And I'm not trying to like meme it up here in any way, shape, or form. It was the truth. He's like, it wasn't straight up Cheerio lads and all that jazz, but he had the stern, fun after talk. It's a blast. Dude lives like in a place you never expect someone to live in when you're English in the United States. But hey, I'll tell you how to live your life. I won't tell him how to live his life. All right, just keep playing the block game. Eventually, you will conquer this guy. So the 8 damage he wants to do each turn, reflect it back at him. Then ask him if he wants to play it. You could burst Catalyst. Then you will block very little damage. I'm just going to go ahead and dash him. I'm going to play Calculated Gamble. How about your other Catalyst, Tim? Fine. I mean, I may as well. Because we tripled his other one, and then, like, he's just ultra fucked. 13 damage. Laughable. We will poison you. We will terror you, and I will survivor you. Alright, you give me voids. Yeah, it's an annoying turn to get it, I guess. Yeah, draw out the last poison while we're at it. Play it. Backflip, no damage. Don't draw catalyst. Good. And then we triple this thing, and then we just call it a day. It feels good to win. I truly mean it. And once we get back to the regular groove of things, we will, play the game we normally would. But for now, it's like, I'm just enjoying the feeling of winning. I'm also trying to enjoy the experience of unlocking new content again. It's been a while since we've done it, so definitely a nice little return to that. Like, remember back in the day when we were unlocking relics? I'm like, oh, cool, I've unlocked this card for the Ironclad Call Dropkick. That's pretty neat. Or I guess it's a... Yeah, no, it is Dropkick. Silent has the Heave. Heel Toe or whatever it was. Hey, it's over, guys. That's another good run of the book. So we have one more run, ideally, based on, Jaewon's comment there. Jaewon. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing your name. If you haven't learned anything from, like, the beginning of this video, I'm very culturally inclined, and I know how to be, the perfect pronouncer of anything that's not just a white name. So, forgive me. But thank you for the feedback. One more run, we gotta do the defect, which I have a feeling I might actually lose if it's a regular run. I'm not good at the defect, even on Ascension mode. Lest we forget. That'll do it for today. Next time around, we do the defect. Ideally, we unlock the fourth floor. Fourth floor. See where it goes from there. Wait, if I unlock the 4th floor, does that affect my Ascension runs? That's actually something to consider. Because if I get to it... I didn't see this last time. I clicked through it too quick. Okay. One more. Yeah, this was the indication I needed the entire time. Yeah, just one more. So next time, Defect, Claw Run, calling it right now. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Get yourself a snack. I'm gonna be streaming more Black Ops tonight because I haven't prepared another game, and like, I'm lazy. It's the ultimate truth. I got a billion things to do. I need to get my oil changed. I need to get my fucking teeth fixed. I need to fucking study. We're playing Black Ops tonight. It's fast, fun, dopamine to my brain. See you there if you want. If not, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will see you tomorrow for the next one.